I have read with interest the book titled Manzoor Alam Life and Services, authored by no less a person than his own daughter, Dr. Naseem Ahmad. The book is a sort of a history of selfless service and dedication to the cause of the downtrodden. It is something which is seen rarely now. The beauty of the book is that apart from his achievements, it also gives a detailed account of the golden lineage of the family. And that is something which is also worth preserving by the progeny now. Now, to start with, I can say that Manzoor Alam Sahib was an epitome of honesty, integrity, dedication and selfless service, as also affection. He was a doting father. He was known in the entire area of Deedan, Rajputana and then Rajasthan as a leading lawyer. But apart from his roaring legal practice, he had much more to dabble in the area of social service. And for that he is known even today, even after his death in 2008. The book is a detailed account of his interventions, particularly in the area of spread of education amongst the poor and downtrodden, especially amongst the Muslims. He fought relentlessly for their causes and went even to the extent of pleading the cases of the poor Muslims without charging any fee. He was a person who was adored. He was a person who was respected. See, his attachment to the cause of the poor is reflected in his various interventions in the form of holding of various offices and positions and holding of conferences and big gatherings for propagating his ideals in the area. He was responsible for holding Dini Taaleem conference in Tonk in 1960. He was also responsible for holding an Ittihadul Muslimin conference in Bombay in 1992. He went on working in the selected areas of his passion without any hesitation with regard to the consequences. And the fact is that he went on getting more and more acclaim in areas of his choice and also his legal practice. Now, the problem with the present generation is that they have lost touch with their ancestors and their good deeds. So it is high time that books of this kind are written by those familiar with the family to educate the young generation of today with regard to their lineage, with regard to their illustrious ancestors. The book was originally written by Dr. Naseem Ahmad in Urdu, but seeing the fact that the present generation of the Muslim youth is not very familiar in Urdu language, she thought and was well advised to rewrite it in English. And the present attempt is a testimony to her faith in her deeds. She is, apart from authoring a book like this, she is wholly occupied in running 2 educational institutions of repute in her area. Now, coming to the lasting impressions which this book will surely leave, I am of the view that younger generation should inculcate a habit of knowing their ancestors and also getting familiar with the institutions which have been established over the years in their area of interest. That being the case, I'm sure the book in hand will come out handy for the youth of the community. They should learn and adopt the ways of their predecessors, and they are the ones who have to shoulder greater responsibilities in the years to come. And I'm sure this will be a good attempt on the part of Dr. Naseem Mahmud to familiarize the youngsters in areas which are highlighted in this book. The book is a dedication to the great soul Manzoor Alam Sahab, who was more of a philanthropist than a reputed lawyer. One thing worth mentioning is that he declined the offer to become a High Court judge simply because he thought that this will keep him away from his activities and his contacts with the people at large. We must pay homage to such great souls, and in that direction I consider this book as a lasting homage to the departed soul.